Now, he's just performed in front of a sellout audience at Wembley to celebrate 25 years of Westlife. But this weekend, Mark Feehily is going it alone and making his West End debut in The Secret Garden. He joins us now. He's feeling excited.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a big deal, though. I mean, we just talk about filling Wembley and 25 years of Westlife, having your mates surrounding you that whole time. This is very different.
Yeah, I feel it just feels really warm looking at that picture even, because, I mean, we're on tour at the moment with Westlife and I'm doing this theatre show in kind of a break that normally you're meant to go home and relax, but there's not many things I would have put into, you know, time off from the tour, but this was a very special opportunity for me to, to do my first ever theatre show in The Secret Garden, and the whole thing it was just far too good to not get involved in. You know, there's me singing with Hadley Fraser, a song from the show called Lily's Eyes. It's a beautiful song. But the whole thing is just, like, honestly, life at the minute's great, you know. Family life is great. Layla's back at home with Caelan. Westlife are on tour. We just played Wembley, and I'm getting to do something now with this theatre show that I have, you know, been wanting to do for a very long time.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But you love musical theatre. It's always been there. It's always something you've really been
I mean, I met
and
Shane.
your voice is so suited to it, Mark.
Thank you. I met Shane and Cian really through doing musicals when we were teenagers, you know, before Westlife began. That's how we kind of got to know each other and formed Westlife. So, I mean, but that is a long time ago, so it's not like, you know, it's kind of, it still feels like a new thing for me again, especially to go into a room like this week. I've been in rehearsals with the cast and the director and the amazing team, and yesterday, you know, the ensemble walked in and they're, every single person in the room is like an amazing singer, and they just like started singing. There's like about 30 of them. And I was just like, this is just, I would just want to sit here and listen to all these people singing.
Moments,
and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have to sing a song as well. But it's just been a really lovely experience. And as I say, one that's probably, you know, I've wanted to happen for a long time, but I kind of patiently waited for the right opportunity, you know, and this show is a beautiful show. It's a little bit more on the serious side of musical theatre. A lot of people will know The Secret Garden book from their childhood. It's a great story, and the music is a really beautiful, like, there's going to be an amazing orchestra on Sunday night during the performance, and as I say, I mean, there's Hadley Fraser, who you just see me with there, Emma Williams, and there's amazing, like, there's the children in the show, Darcy and Isaac are the name of the two actors, and I just sat and I was in tears looking at them and listening to them performing yesterday in rehearsals, because they literally are just as talented as all the adults, you know? So impressive, and I'm just delighted to be part of it, you know?
No, it's really exciting. You're playing Neville, of course, who's not the most pleasant of characters.
Yeah, which it's fun because, you know, obviously Westlife are all a bunch of angels, so...
Oh, well, don't I know? Sure, exactly.
But no, it's, you know, it's quite interesting to play a character that's a bit more sinister, you know? He's not really... My character isn't the nicest person. He's quite manipulative, and he's sort of taken advantage of people that are vulnerable. His brother has been kind of struggling with illnesses all his life. His brother's like the Lord of the Manor, but he kind of gets to run the show because his brother isn't well. And there's all sorts of
twists and turns.
All sorts of twists and turns. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's fun to play a character that's obviously nothing like me.
Exactly that. Well, you played a few of those this year, Robo Bunny being one.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I nearly forgot about Robo Bunny because we've been so busy.
That was so brilliant. And again, something that's just out of your comfort zone. What a crazy experience. But actually, you really enjoyed it. And you think it has weirdly led to other opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, look, these things, I mean, Robo Bunny, in many ways, you know, if you just look at that picture and told me 2 years ago, that's you.
Sure.
You know, I mean, but I love the kind of bonkers element of the show. But I also love that in the end, that show is also all about singing, you know, and there was some serious vocalists on the show, you know, and there has been in the past. And so as bonkers as it is, it's also about big singers and big songs and stuff like that. So I got to show a side of my personality whilst, you know, singing some very difficult songs, dressed in that outfit. You know, and I was working the bunny's mouth with one hand and trying to sing a harmony and doing a duet with Nicola Roberts. And, you know, it was just, I mean, it was, looking back, one of the best things I've ever done. It was difficult at the time, though, you know, to add all those elements together. But as you say, you know, you do a show like that and you don't know what may come of it, but, you know, you get some interesting phone calls afterwards, and here I am now doing The Secret Garden this weekend in London. Exactly. And yeah, it's just, I just love at this point, the fact that the band and stuff like this can all coexist, and that, you know, there's just a variety in my life, which I've always enjoyed, you know.
Well, you have to fit everything around a little girl now, that's why.
It's all about Layla, yeah.
Exactly, and you know, she's the centre of your world, Mark, and you know, it's been a long time coming as well, because you've been very open, very honest about your surrogacy journey, one that's not easy for a lot of people, but it was tough, but you went in knowing how tough it was going to be. You did all the research, you did everything else. But
absolutely.
I'm guessing the moment you actually held her in your arms for the first time was breathtaking.
Oh, absolutely amazing. You know, like myself and Caelan couldn't believe it, you know. Like, first of all, surrogacy, one of the things that isn't spoken about as much is surrogacy is expensive. So in many ways, I kind of feel quite privileged in the sense, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that would like to do surrogacy and it's not the most affordable thing. So that's something that would be great to see changing over the years, as well as to make it more accessible to everybody. But anyways, our journey started a good 3 years before Layla was born, you know, and I would be very meticulous in sort of making sure that everything was sort of done properly, and that all the research was done. You know, there was no kind of knee-jerk decisions made at all. No. So, you know, that's one side of it, is that, you know, there was 3 years before Layla even kind of came, or 3 years before the pregnancy was confirmed, and then another, you know, 9 months obviously before she was born, and now she's nearly 3. So, you know, I mean, she really is the apple of my eye and the apple of our eye. It's like, you've heard a million parents say it before, but then when it actually happens to you, you realise what they actually all meant. And she's back in Ireland now. She's a little bit of a tummy bug at the moment, so I'm like over here in London, and it's like I feel like I'm a million miles away. I want to just get back home and take care of her. But thankfully, Caelan, and we've got a brilliant support network back home as well.
She's been well looked after.
She's doing amazing, and she's just at a brilliant age. She's hilarious, and she's very strong-minded, and she loves singing all day, every day. So who knows?
Who knows? Exactly that. And I know you're fighting for a change in different laws, and it's an intense thing to get into and very intricate, Mark, but I know you're doing your work there, and hopefully that will all start to shift in the days, weeks ahead.
Absolutely, yeah. There's some very, very exciting feedback coming from Ireland at the moment. You know, I have been involved. I'm just one of many people involved in this amazing campaign in Ireland to change the legislation or laws surrounding surrogacy and families and the parental guardianship laws and everything, because it's just the laws are kind of catching up with the times.
Exactly.
But you know, we've all been working hard towards this goal, and actually, as I say, the feedback that's coming through is very positive. The politicians are telling us some very exciting stuff right now.
OK, Mark, thank you so much. Good luck at the weekend.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.